Now I'm off to see my friend Jason's place. He has started a business in escape rooms where you're locked in a room and you have to break the code, solve the puzzles, fiddle out the riddles, figure out the riddles, and then you can get into you can get through all the clues in sequence, or roughly I guess, and then before the hour, if you manage to solve more, you then get oh, you're coming, are you? No, people trying to push in. Sorry. I think it's really rude when people try and push in. Often I'll let people out anyway, but if they're too rude, I won't bother. So, okay. Anyway, it's called Thinking Out the Box, Peterborough Escape. I'm trying to think actually what the name is. Let me think. Oh gosh, there's loads of King's School kids. Oh, they've been to the cathedral for a service. I do not miss those. Wearing the maroon jackets. I went to King's, and for 7 years, every Easter, at the beginning of term, the end of term, I completely forgot that we had to do that. We always had to walk to the cathedral, and it was freezing, and I'm not really much of... I like the church thing, I like the, you know, learning the sermons, and I don't really like singing hymns, because no one can really sing, can they? Just there's one or two people who are really good at singing hymns, but the rest of them are really bad at singing, and then it all sounds really, I don't know, it's kind of, don't know. Yeah, anyway, the point being that sometimes you just have to sit for ages through speeches that weren't particularly religious or anything, and there was lots of names and you're like, oh, so you're trying to draw and play games on your program, and it's just to kind of pass the time. I'm not really one for sitting there. I like to multitask. I like to sit and listen and do something else at the same time, so it suits me much better being able to listen to stuff on audio and then being at your desk in the office able to do other stuff. Anyway, so I'm really excited to see what Jason's done with the place. He's had the premises now for... There's my nan. There's my nan. Hello. I can't stop the car and my window doesn't work. Oh. Hello. Ah, that was nice. I didn't dare tell her I was filming because she'd think I was not driving safely. She always comes and gets the veggies, and she's so independent, she's so able. She's 83 now, I believe. Oh, there's a barrier. Anyway, so yeah, so that's cool. Anyway, I was just going to say that I want to see how Jason's been doing, because he's I've seen the place as an empty shell. In fact, before he had it, it was the Stamford Music Shop, and because I'm from Peterborough, it was the place where I used to come and get my sheet music and my recorder and my treble. Is it called a treble recorder? It's like a big, like a 3 times bigger recorder. It's fatter and it's longer and it's a different sound. So I used to go there. So it's really crazy that that place was empty and there's nothing happening with it. And now that one of my friends has got their own premises, which is really exciting. And then anyway, I had premises once, and the feeling is great, but it's always a scary venture because you've got to pay the rates, you've got to pay for heating, electricity. I don't even know if I'm going to get parked, and I'm late. I'm running late. So yeah, I may not get parked. Ooh, especially in this Audi, because it's bigger. I'm used to driving little cars, and this is a lot bigger. Let's just go round because I could be following this person all day. And so we're in the market car park now, and just below, over there and down, opposite the old academy. Oh, perfect. Why did they hog the space? They've literally hogged. No, I'm not going to risk it. There is a space there, but they've... that's better, but it's completely dark. Parking, yeah, you see, there are lots of spaces. It's just which one I choose to go into. This one, because that car's little. That car's nice and small. So guys, you get to witness my parking skills. It's completely black where they're parked. Okay. Oh, there's a person. You can't even see them. Well, obviously I did see them. My parking skills are actually pretty good. It's just that, you know, a lot of people expect you to do it first time. When you're on video, it sounds worse than it is. Oh, there's plenty of room. plenty of room. It's just weird in the dark, and I haven't got my lights on. My reverse lights are on, that's all I need. I've got my mirror now. Oh yay, loads of room. I'm just going to go forward a bit just to straighten up, because this is like a driving lesson for you, isn't it? No, it's just that I haven't got those poppy mirrors. Mirrors that just pop in. They're not called poppy mirrors, are they? They're retractable. I guess that's the name. Yeah, she's in. Result. Now let's go and check it out, guys. I just want to see how cool the place looks and see the place as a premises rather than an empty shell. Cool. Right, got to pay for my parking. Which always used to be a hassle, going to the parking, coming back. But with the new Ringo, you just use the app and, and the location and pay as you're walking there. So let's do this. And just to see the location, here it is. And here's my nan again.
Yeah.
Here she is. You come to have a look, didn't you?
Yes.
Thinking outside the box escape rooms. We're going in.
Excellent.
There's Jason and my nan's with us. Oh my gosh.
So go on through.
God, this is so tall. It used to be the shop.
Because this is like a, you know, it's a very team building thing. It's a very, you can bring a family along, and this bonds the family together. You know, because it's different puzzles there that maybe someone doesn't like. If they don't like it, they can move away and let someone else have a go. You know, and then you all sort of bond together in solving a problem together, and your aim is to escape the room, basically, in the end. Inside these rooms are basically the different themes. So inside this one is a theme like a Merlin, so it's dressed up like a cave in there, so you have to try and solve the clues of Merlin. In this one, it's a lot more sort of airy. It's dressed up like a desert island, so in there basically we've got a 3 metre.
I think she would really like that one.
Yeah.
We've got a 3 metre high palm tree in there, just to let you know. So.
Anyway, I'll see you again.
Cheers.
Bye, Nan.
Thank you. Yeah.
Bye. On the way out.
Yeah. No, it's just very easy.
And I'm in. I've had a little looky see at the comments on the wall and some of the mini puzzles behind you. And now we're gonna have a little sneak peek inside. But I'm afraid I can't take you with me because it's top secret. And if you want to see, you've got to book a what's it called? A session, a game.
A game?
Book a game. So let's sneak in. Now I'm going to do the Merlin Cave challenge, and I need this to go in. Ooh, wish us luck. The door is closed and all I've got is this. And we're in a cave. And you have to do everything in the dark.
Not necessarily. I don't know why I'm whispering, because you don't need to whisper.
That's a good point. Jason, I'm here with Jason. He's the founder and the creator. What would you like to tell everyone? Co-director actually of Thinking Outside the Box. We also design these games as well, so that they are, well, they're very interactive, they're very immersive. So here is your cave game. You're in Merlin's cave. You got to find out, and also try to get a bit more light in here, I think. So that's
part of the that's part of the idea.
The first step, maybe.
What's over here?
I would love to show you guys more, but I'm going to be really careful. So I might just describe what I can see. Well, not really describe because I can't give any clues away, really. But wow, the special effects in here are just the actual props. Crazy! You've done such a good job.
Thank you.
So I didn't know if you were able
No,
to
sorry,
talk
no,
to
we can.
catch you.
Don't want to do spooky face, but because Merlin's not meant to be spooky, you know, but it's meant to be.
No, Merlin's all full of magic and mystery.
Exactly.
And you've got so many props in here. It's great. It's just like I couldn't imagine the amount of detail you've gone to. So I think people who are going to come and do this.
I think we found something.
Here we go. Hi, folks. It's fallen off. Don't want to drop the lamp. Okay, so the magic begins. Oh. And how long do people have to solve clues?
They have 60 minutes.
60 minutes?
60 minutes.
And how many people can come in?
Up to 6 people.
In this room, up to 6 people?
Up to 6 people can come in at one time, and they have 60 minutes to solve all the clues, all the riddles. Now, there's all different kinds of puzzles in here, so if you don't like, let's say, anything in particular mathematic, you don't have to do the mathematic puzzle, that's fine. You know, so there's other puzzles in here, such as spatial awareness puzzles, investigation puzzles, scavenging.
Yeah.
You know, you have to connect the dots and everything, so yeah. I wonder what this is.
Ooh, it's got jewels on it.
Interesting.
Uh-huh.
One of them, that's useful.
Jason, what age group is this room open to? Is it great for young kids? Because I know they would love the kind of the feel of it, but I'm wondering if they might be a bit young to figure out some of the clues. Or...
We can take as young as 8 years old, because that's as far as the puzzles go. I'm just about there. I'm trying to get the light on so that we don't blind each other.
Eight years old. Sorry, you were saying.
We can take up to about 8 years old, and that's as far as the puzzles will go. If an 8-year-old comes with a family member, that's fine. They'll have a really good time and they'll have really good experience, especially in Merlin, and also our other room, Stranded, as well. We can adjust Stranded to actually have more children in it as well, because we adapt the puzzles in there so that it can be done. Yeah,
that's a great feature. I didn't know you could do that.
Yeah, and Merlin can be kind of adapted. It's just a way of we can't really give away the secret of it, but we can adapt it so that children can play and they get through, basically.
I see. Great stuff. Oh,
just come over here. Yeah, keep it there. Just.
Okay, where am I going?
I don't know. There's a cave everywhere. I mean.
Oh, I just thought spiders. I'm scared.
No,
of spiders.
no spiders. As I say, we're not trying
to
be scary.
Maintained and nice, so
we're not trying to be scary. So, I wonder if there's any magic in this room. Oh!
Ooh. Aha. I see. And there was light.
In this room.
Oh, cool. So there's lots of things just to kind of. I think this is great compared to the room that I've been to in London. This is better because there's so much more to kind of fill it. There's so much more. You spent hours on this. The decor. Just the actual detail.
It was weeks, actually. It was weeks we spent on this. To try and make. Yeah, there's rock all over the walls, basically. Yeah, it was a big task, but we managed to do it, and on time as well. We managed to get it. We had a deadline for Merlin, and so we decided to. Stick to it, and we got it going. So
I can't believe we've got a second room, to be honest, already, because you know you were telling me you were planning on doing another room, and here it is, like in such detail.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay, so what are people achieving in times wise at the moment? What's the challenge people need to beat? What's the current trend? You know, are most people
Merlin has been solved. I believe it was 51 minutes. And Strand has been solved. A new record actually just come through a couple of weeks ago. It was 34 minutes, I believe. So
super smarty pants in there, I think. I think we did ours in. We've got to come and test this one out. Actually, I need to. This is my promise, guys. I'm going to come in and test it out and actually do it and see how I do with my friends, because they love this kind of thing. So yeah, okay, cool. And what happens if they don't pass the test? If they don't solve.
You're stuck in the cave forever. Cursed.
And if they do manage to escape the room before 60 minutes, what happens then?
Well, that's fantastic. That's the aim of the game. You've actually solved the problem. You've actually worked together as a team, and you've actually got out. So you will get a little thing at the end, which Thinking Outside the Box do provide as well. We provide you with a voucher. We'll explain that when you leave as well. But you have achieved your goal. You have conquered the escape room. Basically, that's the aim of escape rooms: is you have to try and beat the challenge in 60 minutes.
And of course, that means they can go onto the Wall of Victory outside.
We have our Wall of Victory. Have little comments out there as well that go up on the wall, and they've all had a good time. Cool. They've all written nice comments on there.
Exciting. No, it's rather spooky. I'm going to have to cheat and say, can we escape the room?
You don't want to solve any of the puzzles?
Oh, can I have a little go?
Oh, well, we got, let's see, there's one over here.
Yeah. I'll do it off camera, guys. Do it off camera. It's your...
Yeah. Okay, here we are. Natasha.
Hello.
Hello. We've got a little puzzle over here for you.
Ooh, okay.
What do you notice,
that makes
first of all?
sense.
What do you think you might need to do with this puzzle?
I think I have to align the stars.
Okay, that's good.
So the frame won't move.
Oh, that's good, yep. Does anything else move?
Oh. Okay, so the frame won't move. These, in theory.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, they do move.
So I think I'm going to see what goes in there.
That's good.
But you've got to know, haven't you? I guess based on how...
Yeah, so
escape
move
rooms
this
work.
along. Move it along. What do you notice?
That there are different amounts of stars. That one aligns, so there's three
That's
little
right.
ones. Oh, it's okay. All right. Okay.
So right, lost a bit of the video there because I pressed the wrong button. I was getting so excited.
So I've got that one, and I think I would try and see what other ones would go.
Good. Keep going. Keep sliding.
So this is a scene when I haven't got any clues, and I'm just looking at what we've got here.
Oh, that almost looks
So there's
like
3 and a 4.
that almost looks like 3 stars there. 3 stars in the middle.
Middle.
Maybe.
Oh, so once you line them up, they give you something else there.
Maybe you are starting to work on the one of Orion. Maybe.
Huh?
Maybe it's the Orion constellation, and maybe that links to something else in the room. Maybe you can solve something else using that constellation and using these here as well. Once they all align.
Okay,
Look.
so you've got to collect all the different clues and remember different bits and just see which way works.
That's it, and you'll know how to solve it.
Cool.
And then it will lead on to something
Exciting.
else.
So it's really fun already, just having a little taster, even though I'm not supposed to be here. But that's really cool. Already I want to kind of keep going. So guys, the solution is just to get your butts down here and get playing. Put your mind to the test, and you'll be surprised actually how people's competitiveness starts to come out. I think is that. What kind of comments do you get people saying?
I'll call it competitiveness. Yeah. They definitely want to get it all solved. Yeah. Want to solve the problem.
Cool.
And escape within 60 minutes.
Quick, let's go.